2 weeks to go to the biggest fight of his life. Our old mate, Sheffield boxer Clinton Woods, has already flown off to Florida. Of course, he normally fights in Yorkshire, and it's the first fight for him stateside.
You're very excited about this, aren't you? Well, we'll be out in Tampa too for his world title bout against Antonio Tarver. But before Clinton set off stateside, he caught up with Radio Sheffield's Seth Bennett.
This fight, for me, is probably the toughest ever. Tarver, for me, has got the better boxing skills than me and better fight.
Clinton Woods has proved his power in the boxing ring, but now he faces his biggest challenge yet. His opponent, one mean, bad American, Antonio Magic Man Tarver.
You ain't never seen nobody like me in your whole career. Nothing on your resume can spell Tarver. Clinton Woods. So don't never think you're in the same league as me. You a hand-picked opponent.
Tough words and an even tougher fight to prepare for.
He's very determined, and you know, got to give him credit. He's going down to Tampa to fight Tarver in his hometown. So you got to respect him for that, and he's coming. You know, he's gonna bring some noise.
Title night in Tampa. This is the Tournament of Champions, and if you're a light heavyweight, and if you ain't on this card, you're insignificant in the light heavyweight division. This fight is bigger than even I anticipated. You know what I mean? England versus USA. It's going down in Tampa, Florida. Don't miss it. You ain't never faced nobody like me. You're an ordinary fighter. I'm extraordinary. Don't you ever forget it.
And Tarver's most famous victory came against the make-believe Hollywood boxer Rocky Balboa. But Clinton's taking it seriously. He's already up sticks and he's installed himself in a training camp on the other side of the Atlantic.
I'm not really looking forward to going to Florida for 12 days. For me, it's going to be a long time without kids. I love being with kids, like picking up from creche. That's going to be the hardest thing for me, is being away. It's just something what I've got to do. I've got to go out there and prove I'm best.
Are you going to go out to Florida?
I'm going to go out, yes, but only like the day before and then come back the day after. So, because I just don't want to leave my kids. It's hard, but I want to be there for him. He loves boxing, you know. It's you can't tell him to stop. That's what he wants to do. So, it wouldn't be Clinton if he wasn't involved in boxing.
Radio Sheffield's Seth Bennett there talking to Clinton and his family, and we'll be out in Florida for all the build-up to the fight, which takes place on April the 12th, and you can't wait, can you?
I can't. You know, his poor wife has been to every one of his fights and has never watched a punch. She just sits there with her head in her hands waiting until it's all over. Don't worry, he's going to do it. Now let's...